Mike, I need your full attention.
Okay. You're going to. I'd be looking at.
You're going to Wimbledon.
Yep.
With your brother.
Yes.
Just total bro fest. Best time ever.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Entering the hallowed grounds for the very first time. You wake up in the morning. You have that feeling, that anticipation. You're going to one of the most special places on earth. Now, if I can make a suggestion.
Please.
On the way in or on the way out. You're going to walk through Wimbledon Village because you have to. It's the best. It's one of my favorite walks. Walk from a rented house, walk into town, get your coffee. Every day of my Wimbledon life, I had something to look forward to, Mike. And it was the tennis, it was the grass, it was the smells, it was all the things. It was also lunch. All right? Maison Saint-Cassien. In the middle, where the one road meets the split in the road as you're walking towards Wimbledon, you are going to go in there, Mike. Are you listening?
I'm listening. I'm writing it down.
Marco's going to take care of you. You're going to walk in there. You're going to walk in, and there's a sandwich, a sub on a French baguette, if you will. But it's kind of like a Lebanese situation. It's the best. Everything's flavored perfectly. Got a little bit of spice to it. There's this chicken that I would punch a wall and risk injury for right now. But they also bring in a little mozzarella cheese, and they kind of pack it in perfectly. Did I deal with the food upstairs? No. I got one of those things. Did a little Tucky Magoo right into my locker. Right after practice every day, I knew it was waiting for me. You are going to go there, and you are going to do that. Otherwise, I'm retiring this show.
I mean, honestly, that was one of the questions I had.
Good
one of the questions was, what is the hole-in-the-wall food place I have to try outside the gates?
And then, I don't know, maybe you'll get some other stuff. Maybe you'll get some salad. Maybe you'll get there's a breakfast there too. But they'll give you a to-go sandwich. I don't know, but you have to do it. Otherwise, you're an idiot.
Wait, say that again. What's for the masses and for me?
Maison Saint-Cassien. Right there, Lebanese situation. Like it's literally right. I don't know the streets. I don't know the names of the streets. JW, you'll know. But like when you're walking from like the tube side down the hill, and you walk through that main runway towards Wimbledon, and you take a right towards the court, so you go left kind of towards Wimbledon Commons. It's literally you'll run right into it if you walk through that intersection. It is perfect. This sandwich is perfect. It's a perfect sandwich
on High Street.
Oh God,
High Street Wimbledon. All right.
Right at Church Road, and yep.
I wish if it was injectable, I would take it. I'm just telling you.
I mean, I love a sandwich.
Oh, it's such a good sandwich. You know, if you eat it 4 days in a row, you might have to, visit the. But anyways, go ahead, JW.
Man, that's a good tip. I'm gonna go rhubarb. No, I mean honestly, like just step back. Have you ever encountered someone who's gone to Wimbledon and said, "Man, didn't live up to the hype"? I mean, this place is pure magic. Nobody goes and walks away disappointed, and we can talk about why. I have my own pet theory. I can hot take you on, but no, you'll have a great time. You can't go wrong. I like the call. Go through Wimbledon Village, which is really charming.
You have to walk down, and it's like it's a little bit of a walk.
That sets me up for a question. We're staying in Hyde Park, and the first day, Andy helped me secure some tickets. First day we have just grounds passes, so we're going to.
Which is great. First week. How
should I come in? Should I Uber or should I take the tube? Tell me what is the ideal way to get in and when I should leave.
You guys are good to walk, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so tube it in. You take out all the others. You got tube it in. You're going to go to Wimbledon Station. It's at the bottom of the hill. Okay, since it's not dinner time, you're not going to go to San Lorenzo down at the bottom of the hill. Otherwise, you would go to San Lorenzo.
I don't know if San Lorenzo is a going concern anymore. It is. They're
2025. I thought it would wrap too, and I looked it up. It might be reopened.
Oh, man.
JW.
It's the Marchetta Vondrosova of Italian eateries. That's a nice comeback. We like that.
I hope so. I hope it is. I looked up this morning, and it said it didn't say go away.
I'm happy to hear that. All right.
Yeah. So you go to the bottom. Okay. You walk up the hill. It's not a nothing walk, and then you get to the top of Wimbledon Village, and you'll see it. Everyone kind of flow stating towards Wimbledon. It's like you're part of people who are as excited as you are. You walk through Wimbledon Village, get a coffee, but then That's your stop. And then you get the flow of traffic. Everyone's excited. You'll walk through the neighborhood. You'll get to the top of the crest, and then you get this little peekaboo view of the last courts at Wimbledon. And you kind of look, and you see that magical stadium just off in the distance. You have to do the walk through Wimbledon Village. Take a right when you get to the dead end, left at the next roundabout. It's just the best. Just the best.
What about you, JW? When was the first time you went to Wimbledon? Was it as a journalist or as a fan?
Yeah, no, I never went as a fan. So I don't know. I think it was the year Pete beat Rafter. What was that? 2000. I mean, my whole thing on Wimbledon is like, it's great, it's meticulous, it's magical, but it's also like they've got these minor league baseball game touches. So note what isn't there. It's not what people think. Everyone thinks, oh, I need to wear a 3-piece suit, and it's cool. Like, you sit up on the hill, there's alcohol flows, people wear t-shirts and sandals. It's not what people necessarily think it is watching on TV.
It's not the Kentucky Derby.
Exactly.
Like, it's not this weird,
See, that's what I was going to ask. I was like, how buttoned up do we need to be?
Tux. Full tux.
Yeah. Full tails. Do you have tails?
I wish I would have told you to wear something stupid.
Exactly.
I definitely would not have done that.
Oh, you didn't hear that? This year, actually, it's a purple theme, so everyone goes to the gates, has to wear purple.
Grimace.
McDonald's also sponsor me.
Keep in mind too. Note. I always tell people to do this. Note what it lacks. Right. So you're watching the NBA Finals, and Oklahoma City plays at some corporate sponsored, whatever it's called, pay.com.
That's a good point.
There's no the corporate sponsorship is absolutely minimal. Center court is just called center court. It's not sponsored. Strawberries and cream are like £2.50, right? They're like $3. They're not gouging you with their concessions. There's no t-shirt cannon. Like, they don't go for the cheap stuff, but it's not like, and also like the US Open has like a tequila sponsor and a mezcal and an agave sponsor.
There actually is a t-shirt cannon at the US Open, just to be clear. It's t-shirt cannon, and it's like a 4th of July parade every night when they open the tennis.
I always say to Henman, I'm like, imagine the money you're leaving on the table. There are no corporate suites. People wait in that line, in the famous queue, and then they get in and they pay like $30 to sit courtside. It's not
so good.
It's real mix of kind of like the merchant class meets the Savannah Banana. Like, there is this real populist element to it. Note the golf course across the way, because it's only a matter of time before Wimbledon colonizes that, and the space
they just fixed your corporate thing, by the way, with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so we're clear.
That's a good point.
Which is great, because you don't have to stare it in the face. It's like across the street. It's fantastic. Like, everything Wimbledon does, not to cut you out, JD, it's like they have fully secured this tradition and all of the special things about tradition, but also they're not stuck in the mud. They're complete. Like, it's the new buildings are like pretty contemporary looking, but they're green and they have ivy, and it's like this mix of the new and building this prestigious championship for the next 100 years, not for the past 100 years, but also marrying the history with the path forward. No notes. And that sounds like it might be an easier thing to do. Impossible with venues like Wimbledon. And they get it perfect. It's just perfect chef's kiss. They rarely make bad decisions. And what you're saying, it's like, you go and cut off shorts and Tevas and rip 17 beers. There's a place for you at Wimbledon. Don't ever think there's not. Henman Hill is amazing. Grounds passes week 1. I don't know. Like, you watch some matches, but take it all in. It is fantastic. Then you go to center court, and everything about center court is this protected experience where you feel like you're walking backwards in time in all the best ways. And the silence is deafening in there. It's like their ultimate sign of respect, where you've gotten their attention, is that hushed silence as something. It's so cool. It's the best. I love it. I can't
wait.
I can't talk about it in a
besides center court,
rational way.
Besides center court, is there like another court, besides the main courts, that I should be sure to go, that the energy is really always high?
Yep. JW, you want to take this obvious one?
I don't know. I'd say court 18. Yeah, I'd say 18. Yeah, which is where, remember John Isner had that 11-year match. you can sit really close and like you'll notice the grass and you'll see, oh, it's different from a putting green, but it's not what I have in my lawn. Like you're right there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 18's a gem.
18's the win. You have to go to Henman Hill and just find a spot and take in that situation where you're basically just watching a screen. So I actually love that you have grounds passes one day and then center court tickets the next day, because the grounds pass day is going to offer you something completely independent as far as experience, which is awesome. And also completely different than what you're going to get the next day, which is the center court experience, and they're two totally different experiences, and they're both 12 out of 10. Like phenomenal. And I'm actually JW. I'm going to be on site for the first time there, and I don't know how long, decade or something.
Nice.
On the Saturday, Sunday, and I'm doing what Mike's doing. One day, I'm doing the old center court situation, and the next day, I think we're just going to get some grounds passes and just rip it around. I'm going to be Joe fan. And just kind of dip into all the things that I haven't done in 25 years.
That's so cool.
Walk around. It's yeah. Now forget it. Give away your tickets. Go to the Eye of London. It's like a big Ferris wheel. It's really cool. That's a joke. No, you cannot go wrong. But yeah, wander around. I mean, there are all these little pockets and nooks and
God, no brainer. You have to go check out the viewing spots on Orangi Park in the practice facility. Like you got to go there. You can see it's just basically a field where they've put up nets, and they use it basically so you're not putting wear and tear on the courts. So it's not like the other courts where you just sweep it and water it on clay and it's back to perfect, or on concrete where you don't really have to do any of that. You can't have every player, 600 players in a draw, ripping apart grass courts because there's like a shelf life, right? There needs recovery time. So Orangi Park, but you can. It looks like a normal park, right? You can watch Novak hitting next to Saba, hitting next to. You got to sneak down there if you get early. If you arrive early, you hit that first before right as the matches start. You're going to see people going through their practices, warming up for matches. Like that is a 12 out of 10. Also, God, I'm so jealous.
It's gonna be great. And
cool.
We have nothing else to do while we're over there. It's purely just going there and hanging out.
JW, can you we're media? Can you coach old producer Mike on how to get a media credential?
I was going to say, you got to put in for a credential. You can see all the catacombs. There are all these tunnels.
I should apply.
Wait, seriously, when you get there though, I try to give people this tour too. If you go to the media center, go to the roof. It's like you can see London, but you can also see over the court. The roof of the media center. I'll hook you up with that. I'm not good for much. That I can hook you up.
Go in and say this, Mike, and try to keep a straight face. You ready? Go in and say this. Okay, go in. JW is going to help you. You're at the application process. You're about to get a credential. Go in and say, "Hi, I'm producer Mike. I'm part of the media. I'm on a podcast called Served, and we're not a joke. I should be able to get a credential."
We have merch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then try to sell. Yeah, exactly. And then try to sell them a T-shirt. See how that goes. That's going to be great.
Lean back. I see the Served merch. Lean back. There we go.
I'll just wear this.
They do know who I am.
Yeah, definitely wear the hat. Just wear the hat. You should get
around all day.
You should actually just get a hat that says producer Mike on it. Just be real shameless. Just do that.